I want to start off by talking about Earth School. So I said about it in the introduction, but I absolutely love the purpose behind this community you're building, Autumn, and it really resonates with me on a very deep level. Kind of what led you to transitioning to becoming a mentor and being a heart-led guide to other people?
Yeah, I think for a long time I'd been seeing. I think we're all channels and visionaries ultimately, and mystics. I mean, we're all spirit in a body. And so for a long time I'd been receiving these visions of seeing healing centers all across the globe, and the way that that was going to help raise the frequency on the planet. And I had no idea how that was, it was just something I saw. And last year, honestly, I'm just following guidance. It sounds so stupid, but it was basically just, I need to do something to help more. I need to do something to contribute to this massive shift that's happening on the planet. And yes, art contributes to that, but I very much felt called to sort of anchor in one of these communities. And as we're heading into Age of Aquarius, which is, the age of technology, and everything that happened during COVID, like Zoom becoming much more part of everybody's lives.
Yep.
Now you can hold community in this sort of secondary ethereal space that you and I are communicating in right now.
Yep.
And we learned that we can connect and we can hold space within that realm too.
Yeah, and it's stopped being weird as well, hasn't it now? Like there was a
Yeah.
period where this was really weird. Now this is just my life.
Yeah.
It's
I was really angry about it for a while, to be totally honest. Like my kids were having to do school online on Zoom, and I was like, no, we're not. I was like refusing to learn it. I went into full stubbornness mode, got over that. And now it's exactly what you said. Now it's a really beautiful part of our lives. And, I have people in Earth School who are from all across the planet, and that's extraordinary. That's such a beautiful gift that came out of COVID, that everybody learned this new technology and that we can use it to facilitate greater connection now.
I feel like there's a lot of people that are lost right now, aren't there? Like I love this idea on your website. You're talking about that we are in the driver's seat of our experience on Earth, but I mean, all too often, I think a lot of us can feel like others are steering our lives, and we are just passengers. I certainly feel like that quite a lot. Like, when did that switch flip for you in terms of starting to really feel that you were like taking control of your own journey?
Yeah. Well, the victim program or victim paradigm is something that we're here to break out of in this particular time. And it's extremely pervasive. And until you can recognize it, you don't even realize that it's not you. That it's a program, it's an archetype. And it's an archetype we all carry, and it's an archetype that we have to learn to love and interact with. But we also need to know when it's running the show. We are not that, just like we are not the perpetrator. So if you're working with the Keltman drama triangle, you have victim, savior, and perpetrator, and you're none of these. But we live in a paradigm that tells us that those are real, and so they feel very real, but you're the one in the middle. You're the creator. We're made in the image of God, right? And so all of my work is to get myself, first and foremost, to remember this.
Yeah.
And then use that knowing to help other people remember it too.
Well, I mean, this is all a journey for you as well, isn't it? As you say, like your teacher, student, mentor, all kind of wrapped into one. It's this life's journey, isn't it?
Yeah, and basically it came down to this point where I'd done so much deep work, which really for me started. I mean, it started a long time ago. I've always been doing this, but I really dove in maybe about a month before COVID, and eventually I got to this place where the message I started receiving was like, you have to give back. There's too much in here now. And I think we're afraid to take that next step. Like, ooh, who do I think I am, right? We run all of that programming. Who do I think I am? What do I have to share? I'm nobody, all of that stuff. We all carry that. It all just goes. And then you get over it. You're just kind of like, yep, no, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the same thing you say every time. I'm going to do it anyway.
Yep.
Thank you so much. So yeah, what happened for me is that I was, having so many direct conversations with people in my life, people on set, and seeing that the knowledge that I had picked up from my teachers along the way and from my personal experience was actually helping people change their lives. And then I got the guidance that I had to make it publicly available.
Yeah.
which was really scary because I was like, again, the the saboteur. Who do you think
Yep.
you are?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? It's going. I studied with Dr. Clarissa Pinkola Estes, and one of the things she calls that voice is like a goblin or a duende. And
Right.
she says to say to it, "Be gone. There is none of you in me."
I love that. I love that. Yeah, it is. I mean,
Especially when she says it. It's so
in
grandiose.